80.
Yeah, when Huge would have gone into the water to get the crates, he would have ended up being around five-ish feet out in the water, and maybe coming up to above his knees, maybe his thighs.
And he was struggling to stand, if I remember correctly. We were like pulling him and had a rope around him and shit, right?
Well, I mean, Huge also rolled like a fucking 7 on a swim check, so man, certain level you gotta honor the dice, and regardless of how shitty they are. Um,
Fair.
so all right, you guys ready, steady?
Ooh,
Mm, yeah, should be.
worry. I totally won't fire my gun again today and it jam immediately. Just getting
These
that
things
juju out there now.
It happens to everyone. It's okay.
Yeah, everybody's gun jams occasionally, man. It's all right. It's all right.
Sometimes. Okay.
All
I
right.
just need to get my notes up.
What does that mean? Can you explain it?
Yeah. Motherfucker, I'll show you a diagram. Don't test me.
Why do you have a diagram of not being able to reach climax?
What are you talking about? I'm talking about firearm safety, motherfucker. You sick bastard.
Okay.
All right. So where we last left off, it was past sundown, kind of late into the evening, roughly around 10 o'clock. And I believe you guys were about to uh, camp for the evening right by the bridge.
Down by the river.
Yep. Living in a camp down by the river.
Wheat axe. As I recall.
An axe
Master
was
wood.
crafted. Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, like you guys have organized the plan. You have a rough timetable of how long this is going to take, to make this makeshift way of traversing the the span of the river there.
2 days, right?
Yeah. So, but for now, you guys just going to set camp. Everybody go to sleep. You guys going to try and set watch. How you guys want to approach
Set
this?
and watch.
Set watch.
I'll-
All right.
Yeah, I think that's where we left off.
I'll always do first watch, so I can do my deific obedience.
And,
Okay.
Yeah. Because I think you were doing some of that crafting of the axe as part of that, weren't you? Like leading into it.
I can't remember. I guess that's up to John. I don't know if it's a hand waveable thing or not. I'm supposed to do it at night.
Yeah. I am fine with it since technically, we can roll everything, for the creation of the axe. We can roll all of that into finalizing or culminating at the end of the deific obedience. Since you guys haven't like fully really started on the 2-day process yet. Okay, so we have first watch. Technically, all you guys would need is 4 watches. So, who of the 4 is? Unless somebody wants to take a double watch, like 2-hour shifts.
Is there
Huge
like
would always.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, Huge would always want to be waking up early, so he would want to sleep early and wake up early to be able to cook everybody breakfast.
Makes sense.
So he'll take last watch.
I am fine with second or third. Doesn't
How
matter.
many do we need? 4 of them.
I can do. I'll
Four.
do second.
I mean, you guys could just do all five. I mean, technically for like the minimum number, so everybody can get adequate sleep. Without it running longer than the 8-hour time frame, it would be like a 2-hour watch period.
I'm good with the third.
I think if anyone would be about their beauty sleep, it'd be Vivi. But
Yeah,
she can take watch. I'm not saying she can't.
Well, and I
you
can
know,
take
if
two
there's a-
because I
if
got blink.
there's
I got blink
a,
blink.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I don't know if
Blink Blink
there's
can take a
skill
watch.
associated with like taking the watch, or if that even matters. Like if you have to be good at anything.
Probably
I don't know.
perception. I don't want to put my trust into Blink Blink. At least not yet. Maybe after some bonding and things of that nature. But appreciate the offer.
Is he on watch?
Then Blaybo will just say he's taking the watch and then let Blink Blink take it.
I would. Yeah, I guess I would
Blink
say
Blink
that
has better perception than I do, so
we don't know that.
Yeah.
He's your pet.
I do.
That's
He's
like
gonna get sniped, and we're all gonna
my
get coup de
cat's
grace.
gonna take the fourth watch. We're fine.
He also has as many hit points as I do and a
That's-
better AC.
What the fuck?
Well, that's
Is
fine.
he-
My cat can too.
If he receives a fatal wound, is he gonna be loud at least? Is he gonna wake us up, or is he just
Have
gonna
you ever
fall
heard
over
a
and die?
squealing cat?
He's gonna screech.
Oh my god.
That's what he sounds like. He just sounds like a when you step on a cat's tail. That makes me hate that goblin even more now.
Oh shit.
I mean,
No,
I would
I
say,
wouldn't do that without the group's permission, but I would offer it.
okay. Vivi
You
doesn't
can
mind
RP
being
however
like-
you want, my friend.
And be slightly offended that you didn't accept.
Well,
It's like now it's
Save it for the
social.
pulse, buddy. I'm just gonna use the pulse to reference everything. The
The
proverbial.
pulse is everything,
Oh my
Yep.
God.
Yep.
so that'll just seem completely natural to me.
Well, see, I was under the impression that the pulse wasn't a thing; it was a way, more of a means,
It
You know?
is life.
more of a process than like an end destination.
We come from the pulse, we return to the pulse. The pulse giveth and the pulse taketh away.
Okay.
The pulse is gonna be some fucking mad wizard scientist who created you in a laboratory. He's gonna be Dr. Pulse, and it's all gonna fucking make sense.
I'm not a raccoon.
Oh shit.
Dr. Pulse is a fucking badass villain name, by the way. Just saying. Jot that down.
And a great porn name.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Christ, the fuck. Okay. All right. So who's staying conked? Who's
First. Number one.
Okay, so we've got
Have fun trying to sleep while I fucking strike an anvil for an hour straight, nerds.
I'll take second watch since I'll be awake anyways. I feel like as an entertainer, staying up awake is fine. It's getting up early that's the problem.
okay, so we've got Stack, Vivi, then Ushrir was taken third.
Yep.
All right, and then toss up between Huge and Bladebow, whoever wants to take it, or Bladebow, which turns into Blink Blink.
I don't care either way. He wouldn't be. He doesn't need extra sleep. He'll probably end up waking, being up during someone's watch throughout the night, anyways.
Yeah,
Whether it's the
you
beginning or
can
the end.
double down on someone else's watch too.
I'll
You can watch with me.
because of the anvil, I'll stay. I'll double down on yours.
Okay.
Maybe that way you can get to know Blink Blink.
He's welcome to strike the anvil. Everyone's welcome to join in my worship of Gidold.
Sleep through it. I'm
That
used
would
to it at
be
this point.
that would be very interesting. So, considering, considering Bladebow would not have any fucking clue who Gidold is. But yeah,
Yeah, dang old Gidold, man. You want to come do some dang old worship, man? Talking about strike the anvil.
Right.
Give it a slap.
little slap and tickle on the anvil. Mm-hmm. But yeah, night has come. Your camp is set, and you guys can go about your watches and have whatever conversations you guys would like to. If it's Stack and Bladebow, yeah, go ahead and have the conversations you'd like to.
Gidold's just
So
kind
what? So first is you're still finishing up the anvil during first part of watch, right?
Yeah, it takes me an hour. So first hour, I'm making a little trinket.
Ping, ping, ping.
What does this look like? Just you sitting on the anvil?
So I have a I would probably use that that new wood cutting axe to chop myself a little stump, try and get it nice and flat, and strap down my anvil, and then I have it's a pocket forge. No, I'm kidding. It's bigger than that. Probably like 2 feet by 2 feet. Gets a nice hot fire going with some coal he has, and just pulls out a little bit of the scrap iron that you may or may not have seen him looting from around town. Just takes, I don't know, maybe like a couple ounces. Um, Gets it at the end of some tongs and starts heating it up in the forge. And he just kind of looks up over it and he's like, "So, how'd the two of you meet, man?"
Blink Blink born to tribe. Tribe make friend with Goblin. And they assist with tribe.
So it was kind of like arranged for the two of you then.
Yes. I raised Blink Blink. From even littler one than now.
Oh, he was pretty talking about pretty young then, huh?
Yes.
That's good to know about your culture, I guess. Everyone's different. Gidold loves everybody though.
Do you raise rams?
Do I what now?
You have rams help you and your tribe, your brother.
Dingle bung knocker, man.
And Dingle knock.
Barley hoop. Talking about Frothmane.
Similar Blink Blink.
Yeah, I'm just not really in a dangle relationship with the Rams like that.
You're in a relationship, as you say, with all creatures.
Guido.
We all from Pulse.
Yeah, the pulse. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He takes his little piece of hot metal. Now it's kind of white hot, and he holds it up and he's kind of eyeing it, letting it cool down ever so slightly, and turns to the anvil and starts hammering away for the next I don't know how long it's been, maybe 40 minutes or so.
Does any of this procedure that you're doing actually look real ritualistic to an outsider?
Are you asking me?
Yeah. Or would it
Um,
just look like a guy working on a hammer?
well, he would. I mean, besides just the act of forging it, um, he is probably not something I'm gonna act out often, if at all. But one of the parts of the deific obedience is I can read it, but basically he's yelling. He's he this is great for a nighttime ritual for everyone. But he's saying stuff like praise Guido, like everyone can join in the worship. All creatures may come, and just kind of like letting loose. And he's kind of like a strange guy, but seems pretty like laid back, I would think, thus far. But it's kind of like a new side of him when he's doing his worship. So after the conversation, he's kind of, I would say, just behaving quite a bit differently than he is. But it might seem a little fanatic to an extent. But the process of forging is very much tied to his deity, and it's the main way that he communes.
Awesome. Okay. So yeah, and that's what I was trying to figure out is if because there's forgers in my tribe, right? There's people who forge stuff and work with metal and whatever. So he would be used to that action, but the whole portion of praise Geedled and all that stuff that would probably at some point, when he sees you less doing ritualistic work or try to break in, like, mm, and who is or what is Geedled?
Guidold is the Forge Father. I have written down some
Is he
things.
your daddy?
Not my dang old father. No, he is. He's the one we pray to. Dang old God, Guido, the
And John,
divine,
just
the dang
clarify.
old divine one.
Hold on a second. I'm going to ask John something. John, I would
Yeah.
not be familiar with the term pray because he said that I pray to. Like, would that make sense to me?
In your tribe, the term pray has probably never been used. You've probably seen elders commune with nature. You've probably seen them commune with the pulse. But like praying to the pulse, I mean, even though it's a deific force to your tribe, it's not something that's revered. It-
Pray.
More akin to the way that uh, native tribes would revere nature, as opposed to the
Right.
way a
Okay, that's what.
church would revere
Yeah.
God.
Pray is what Blade Bow eats.
Even labor no difference between pray and pray.
Fair enough.
So,
So
this person you pray to,
He. Why am I talking like you now? Fuck. Dang old Guido walked the earth once upon a time. He doesn't.
and he returned to Pulse.
Talking about he's still up there, man.
That walk Earth. This is interesting. Me think me understand.
He says that uh, says every night worship Guido. He'll protect us. That's why Dangle will do this. Pray to Guido, protects us. Guido is Dangle's shield.
He come back to Earth and fight for you.
Dangle, no man. Talking about magic, man. Talking about Dangle make me strong, protect you. Oh man,
Nature what make us strong.
come on, man. He's still hammering away.
What is it that you're making, by the way?
Well, about this, he finishes it up. He kind of turns it in his hand, and he's pulling different tools out of his leather apron that hangs over his armor and breastplate that he's seemingly always wearing. So he's like taking a little brush and filing. It's just a small trinket, and he grabs a little bit of. I don't have a lot of like textile materials yet. But so he'll take a little strap off of his apron, cut a little strip of leather, and ties it to this little trinket, and he hands it to um, Blink Blink. And he says, "Dangle, wear this, man. Guido'll protect you." And it's just a little necklace, and there's a rune carved into it, and I'll decide here in a bit what rune it is.
It was made of wood or metal.
Metal. It's iron.
Okay. Blink Blink will put it in his teeth and just kind of not try to eat it, but see how sturdy it is.
Talking about pretty good work, man. Guido make it dangle strong.
Blink Blink will look up at you. Mm. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Me keeps?
You dangle keep it, man. Put it around your neck.
Okay.
All right. About now, I would call it about the halfway point in the watch. So since Blink Blink, Bladebow, and Stack are all awake, all three of you guys make perception checks for me. To account for, the entirety of the watch.
Guido protect me, man.
Guido protect. Blink Blink is fucking enamored with this, like, with this trinket that he's been given. Whatever prejudices might exist hundreds of years ago that Stack and Usher might be familiar with, you see like an innocence in this goblin's face of like there's no innate prejudice between that you would expect from a goblin towards a dwarf. It feels odd to you, but with everything that's been happening the past few days, it's probably one of the least odd things you've come across. Yeah. Stack. Uh, you see Bladebow turn to to look at Blink Blink for a second. Yeah, like everything seems perfectly normal, and you see a little note on the back of Bladebow's armor. It's like just a little piece of paper.
Pull it off. What is this?
In common, it says "kick me."
Does it look like some scraggly goblin-like writing?
Uh, eh, do you have a rank in linguistics?
I speak goblin.
No, it does. It's in common, but no, it does not look like a scraggly handwriting. It looks like very fine calligraphy.
He hands it to Bladebow and he says, Bladebow, why is on your dang back, man? And he's kind of looking around to wherever behind Bladebow was, like if it was towards like the tents or wherever. He's kind of walking that way, and pulling his shield out because something's not adding up.
I'll take it in my hand and I'll just kind of look at it and
Giving it a sniff.
yeah, giving it a sniff. Yeah.
There's no scent but your own and stacks on it.
Mm. I did not request this.
I didn't put it there, man.
No, handwriting too good.
Looks like dang old baby's handwriting, all fancy. Like, do I see anything else as I'm walking towards wherever behind Bladebow was?
Give me another perception check.
Make me waste a good one, huh? Dang old Guido, man. See, told you.
No.
Told you.
Yeah, Stack. Like you go and like take a look around the tents, and then you come back to Bladebow and Bladebow. You notice as Stack comes back, he's wearing this very beautiful flower crown on top of his head.
When
It's always pixies.
When you get crowned, I like that you embrace nature better now.
Oh my god.
Who's gone?
Uh,
When I look off, because I know he left without the crown. When I see him
Yeah.
come back, when I look off in the distance towards where he walked off to, can I just kind of peer in that direction, see if I see anything over there?
yeah. Give me a perception check.
Oh,
One of
Jesus.
You should take it as a compliment that one of my least favorite things about you is how much you like Faye. Because I fucking hate Faye. What DC fucking 50 to see him because they're invisible. Fuck yours.
88. No.
I can fuck off.
No. With a 9 perception. No. Like you look around, like go still, listen, just like the sound of the river running by. You can hear the sound of animals off in the forest in the distance. No movement, no sounds. It's silent. It's quiet.
You know, put crown on your head, do you?
He takes it off and he throws it in the fire. So, I don't know what the heck's going on, man. Dang old He's kind of looking at Blink Blink. Like, has Blink Blink done anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn to Blink Blink and say, Blink Blink, go out Edgewood, sneak, find what there.
Blink Blink is a hunter killer missile.
Blink Blink hustles
The
off towards
predator
the woods.
drone.
Yeah, Blink Blink hustles off towards the woods. Yeah, have Blink Blink do a perception check, and yeah, so yeah, this is all happening like mid watch. This is like shortly after the deific obedience is completed. 23. You know what?
With the 1d4 to
Yep.
confirm the crit?
Please tell me he brings back a Sprite in his mouth like a fucking Labrador, like a hunting dog,
The 4 was rolled.
coonhound. Hell yeah!
On.
I'll curb stomp that Sprite and level up.
Damn.
Dump stomp.
I'd lose all my fucking divine power after that.
Stomp, stomp. So what you said. Yes. Oh shit.
Stacka doesn't hope that Blink Blink kills them all, but I do.
I was just wondering to myself if I could feed in the Smurf poses and Blink Blink's image to AI and see if they can pose Blink Blink like the Smurf.
You know they can.
Little sunglasses.
I know. I gotta do that.
Just do it. Just take those Smurfs that are on your fucking camera. Say make all of these D&D-esque goblins instead of Smurfs.
Blink Blink will, as soon as he notices that, he'll look back at Blabo and in known tongue, as he's going there to check it out, tell him what he saw. At that point,
I want to know too.
Bladebo will look at Stakud and leave move funny behind tent. Don't see nothing but move funny. But he'll whisper that to Stakud.
Dangle, they say at home if the bush starts shaking, don't come over, man.
My home say bush start shaking. Someone go pee.
Dangle, go peek, man. I'll back you up.
No, someone go pee. That's why bush shake.
Oh, I thought you said peek, man. Go peek.
Blaybo will go over there. So from what you wrote me, Blink Blink automatically went over there, right? Or did Blink Blink go over there? Is that what you're saying, or just when he looked?
It would have been what Blink Blink saw as he was heading towards the woods. So like Blink Blink would have been heading away from camp and would have noticed that as like with a nat 20, like with the 4 on the 1d4, I'm giving him the crit. So like he would have caught the glimpse of something there but not there.
Okay, so I'm understanding that. So he'll kind of, eyeball coordinate with Blink Blink to quickly make their way. How far away is this bush from where we're standing right now? Like we can get there sub 1 round, right?
Yeah, like 30 feet. It's like
okay.
Probably like you guys have like the campfire, and then probably have the tents set in like, close proximity to the fire.
Are they flanking? Is that what's happening? Are they kind of
Yeah,
going?
I want Blink Blink and Blaybo to basically come at from two sides of that area.
I'm gonna walk up the middle then. I'm gonna walk up the middle, and I'm gonna pull my. I think I already had my shield out, and I'm gonna. His forehead will glow. The rune on his forehead glows bright, and I'll cast Detect Magic, and just kind of slowly walk forward. Dang old, who's here, man? Come on out. You missed the worship service. It's all right.
You catch the slightest blip of something, and then it's gone. Like a brief, like sub 1 round. You saw something
Dang.
there, and then it just vanished, like away from the camp entirely.
Did it seem strong?
I don't know if you can judge that off 1 round.
Okay.
Let
I
me.
didn't catch like school or anything. It was just like magic and gone.
I think it's presence.
The first round is just the presence of
Or
blah, blah, blah.
absence
Yeah.
of magical aura.
And then he just says, "Talk about dang old Guido can see you, man. See your dang old magic. Just come on out. We can talk."
So at this point, I assume Blink Blink and Blaybo have gotten to that area we saw the leaves rustle and are effectively feeling around, trying to find this thing.
Just swiping through the air. Where are you?
Yeah, it's silence. Yeah, like you keep like the detect magic up. You catch like a blip of any magic that may be on your companions. Whether it be like a potion or whatnot. Like you focus on it just to make sure, and like very weak aura. But yeah, whatever was there is no longer. Seems like it got potentially spooked.
Dang old. Hope you had fun, man. Walk back to the campfire.
Why would we want someone to kick me?
It seemed like some sort of thing trying to pull some pranks. Something.
Blaybo's going to think back through his history, and has there ever been any stories of something like that, or interactions with out of character what I suspect to be, a sprite or a pixie?
First, give me a perception check or a survival check.
$23.
Bladebow looks through, like before heading back towards the campfire. Bladebow looks through like the leaves and the brush where like behind the tent. No tracks. Nothing there. Whatever that might come to ring in Bladebow's mind.
No tracks. Maybe a fly.
I think I only hate hags more personally.
But John, growing up in the tribe, we never heard of such thing.
Like such
That
thing
could-
as
that could
in
hurt
as in what?
A creature that you can that plays tricks, that you can see move stuff but you can't see, and it doesn't leave tracks.
Well, that would likely be the same response that you had gotten from that question about when you saw the tracks that disappeared and during the encounter with the bandits, the zombified bandits. Something akin to that.
The movement that Blink Blink saw, was it small? The when you see leaves rustle, you would have a general idea. Is this a small area of effect or a large area of effect or a medium? You know what I mean?
Uh Probably. Yeah. How about you give me a survival for Blink Blink? Could have been his size, could have been medium. He's not quite sure.
Okay. Something the size that could have made those tracks that we saw that disappeared.
Potentially, he's
Yeah.
not
Okay.
sure. Yeah, but there are no tracks in camp aside from those of your party.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I mean, after that, the next remaining 45 or so minutes goes by extremely uneventfully.
Okay.
Oh,
Who's second?
Vivi.
Vivi.
If Vivi was first watch, that would have went so much better.
You think?
Oh, I know without a shadow of a doubt that yeah. You would have played him a little song. We would have had 4 fucking. Yeah, it's okay. Could have gotten some secret information from the little shithead sprites, probably. Little
Secret information.
give us some healing herbs or some good berries or something. Fuck.
Flying hookers.
So,
It's
Vivi.
just a device to bug me.
Are y'all? Did y'all wake me up?
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, and we would
yeah.
explain that there's some fucking invisible creatures that were putting. He's like pissed off. He's like, there's some dangle invisible creature putting dangle flower crowns on me, man. Like it's some terrible thing.
Made sign say kick me. Not nice.
Flower crowns. You have a flower crown.
Throw it in the dang old fire.
What?
Dang old flower
Alright.
crown.
Wow, I don't know. That doesn't sound so bad considering we just were terrorized by a group of zombies. I'm not sure if flower crown is what we had to worry about.
But talking about go find them. I'm going to bed.
Great. I'll just be over here smashing my hammer and anvil for the next hour.
Dang old praise Guido.
You worship Guido too?
No, honey. All right. Well, I'll keep an eye out for whatever this mysterious flower crown given
You wise.
invisible creature is.
Terrible stuff.
And Vivi will sort of settle in by the fire, like on a log or something. And she can take her loot out and just it's something she hasn't done since they woke up. And she's just gonna try she's just trying to just like make her fingers remember chords that should be so familiar that should come at second that shouldn't have to have a thought. And
Yeah.
she's just like frustratingly trying to make her hands, her muscle memory, like come back to these, like, and it's just like there's an off chord here and there, and it's just like kind of a frustrating exercise.
We'll give a
And
perform
she
check,
just
and we'll see
okay.
where that is for her, and what that might mean.
Okay. I
If you don't
because
have
I
a rank in it, then it would just be like it would just
yeah.
be rolling like flat charisma.
Okay. So should I just push the charisma button?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't make Stackud come back out.
She's not. It's a lute. It's not as loud as.
Come back out and talk some shit. Try strumming with the dang old hammer.
So okay, yeah, a 10 for somebody that's, like as you said, trying to get their muscle memory back to it. It's um, if like your joints and everything still feels stiff, and you're trying to figure things out, and yeah, the way it's sounding just isn't right. And I don't know, like how long you gonna devote to trying to kind of take it
She
take that
is
in?
just like really kind of testing it out. So she's not trying to play for an hour. She's just um trying to it's like trying to verify like a feeling, like
Yeah.
and the frustration is kind of just like a little bit kind of makes her want to stop. So she might try for like 4 or 5 minutes trying to start a couple of familiar songs that she would play, that like, and she might mess up a few chords in, maybe start another song and just like sort of muttering kind of under her breath, just like, 7 strings, like, damn it. And she'll actually, after a few minutes of just the struggling through that, she sort of just pulls out from her pocket the drawing she made of the symbol that she saw on at the other camp,
Hmm.
of the tower and the spirals, smoke spirals. I think that's how you described it, but I don't know if you sent a photo of it or anything.
No, actually, I did not. I can.
It's gonna be phallic, very phallic.
I think I described it incorrectly, but
It's one of them there archfey wieners.
How would you know?
Made a rubbing of it.
I bet you did.
Got some weird dreams there, brother. The nightmares.
Yeah. Too far. Too
Dang
far
old,
from the mountains.
dang old dream about archfey wieners again over there, man.
Just muttering in his dreams.
Get away.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will find a
Right,
picture
it's
of it,
alright.
but basically, like the core of it is a kind of a decrepit looking tower
Right.
at
And
the
so,
centerpiece of the symbol.
and then it's sort of okay. So she's looking at that, and it's reminding her of sort of like she's had so many lives. It's not just a different life. It's like a whole different life, like completely outside of where she is now. And it's just so but to find it here was like so surprising for her because she thought it's something like it's like a relic, something that she would not expect here in this place. And so I guess like she is just looking at this like piece of paper, and she sort of gets out her ink well, and she just on her lute starts drawing it, just remembering that it was like a symbol of like happiness and like for her like safety and sort of like better times. She's like, she's not one for belief in gods or religion, but she'll try anything at this point. She's like, well, maybe this might help, or like maybe it's good luck, or like finding it here may have been for some reason. And so she sort of like paints it with her ink or draws it like onto her lute, like just onto like the front part of it. It's like kind of a square shaped like lute, and she's drawing it in there. And remembering that the two before her had like been talking about invisible creatures, she'll just sort of like cast out a detect magic every now and then, and sort of just listen to the river as it flows over the rocks.
All right.
Or watch.
Well, give me a perception check. As you're, sonar pinging fucking detect magic around the area.
Yeah.
22, not bad. Not
I'm
bad.
not expecting it.
But yeah, it's about midnight now. Like the moon is high overhead, so like the moonlight is creating a actually it's I have this. It's a half moon. Haha. It's like
Pull your
a
pants up.
Moonshot.
so yeah, it's first quarter rising. Um, um
Is
so yeah,
Mercury in retrograde?
Always.
I'm gonna stab you. But no. Uh no, yeah, it feels peaceful. You spent the beginning of your watch focusing on your music, focusing on good memories, back when, the early bits of youth. And you're glancing around and you get a blip, quick blip as you're scanning across. It's like right there on the other side of the fire. And you look, there's nothing there. And you look around and you look back and there's somebody just lounging, feet kicked up and just kind of
Glass of
lounging.
whiskey.
No drink. No, he's just this gentleman is about size of your average human, and just kind of laying on the ground, feet kicked up on a on a log, and just whistling to himself softly, not loud enough to uh, purposely wake anyone else, but enough that he's letting you know he's there.
Like he's at the like on the around the fire with me, or like somewhere in like close in the
Yeah,
woods.
it probably maybe 15 feet away from you
Oh,
on
okay.
on the opposite side of the fire. 10, 15
Okay.
feet.
Uh, well, hello there.
And as soon as you speak, and he not even looking at you yet, he smiles and kips up and kind of dusts himself off real quick. Uh, kind of early middle-aged looking gentleman, like black slick back hair, little tight, thin trimmed goatee, and a familiar symbol hanging on his chest. And across black leathers, he has a little satchel hanging across his torso, like just laying across his hip. And he has a nice, very thin rapier, about the size that would have been perfect to run through a bandit or two. And it says, "Pleasure to meet you. Maybe once, maybe twice. I don't know. Time goes by so strangely nowadays."
Well, that definitely seems to be the case. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Vivi. And that satchel doesn't happen to be full of flower crowns, does it?
He looks down at his satchel and opens it a little bit, closes it, says, "This thing is full of quite a lot. However, that crown was the one and only. And he was so unkind to it. I am deeply hurt. Deeply hurt. But, there's more opportunities in life. However, my name is Eris. Eris Moonshard. A name that used to mean something, still does, not quite. Again, things are hard to tell nowadays."
Do I recognize the name at all?
Give me a what knowledges do you have again? Or did you have any of
I
them?
don't have any. I don't have any.
Yeah. All right. Give me an intelligence check. Like just a square, flat, click your intelligence modifier.
Okay.
11.
Mm.
The name rings a bell. You're like the name, the face, the symbol, something is tugging at you. But
Dad?
no, this person is definitely not your father. Um, but like there's
Find him, Vicky.
something.
We're gonna find him.
But yeah, Eris kind of looks into the fire, you know, reaches into his jacket and pulls out a little flask, unscrews it, and flips it open, takes a big old swig. Says,
There it is.
"Care for some? Always keep the finest on me."
Uh, well, I typically wouldn't accept a drink from a stranger, but we are in strange times, and, well, I don't know. There's something about you. Maybe you have one of those faces. I should apologize for my companion. I know he was rude, but he's more of an iron and stone kind of guy. Maybe not really a flower crown wearer. And, like, am I close enough to take the flask?
Yeah, I mean, he'd scoot around a little bit, like the way he moves and the sounds you would expect to be made of walking, stepping, none of it's there. There's not even a footprint. Like he's very obviously touching the ground, but yeah, there's no sign of a you know, there's no evidence
Mhm.
that he will have been there.
Okay. Um. Well, I usually wouldn't take something without giving something in return, and so she'll take the flask and like pull one of the lilies that she had picked from the ruins and give it to him, and she's like, "This is really all I have," and she'll smell it. What does it smell like?
Uh, very
The
strong, like a very strong whiskey.
Okay, she takes the tiniest sip, like just the tiniest sip.
Fort save.
uh, actually, no, there is no save for this. No,
Yeah.
it tastes immaculately delicious. Like it immediately has the flavor you want it to have. But mixed in alongside of it, uh, you are now under the effect of tears to wine for the next 2 hours. No, 4
So
hours.
what does that mean?
That
What is
means
that?
that you get a +10 bonus to intelligence and wisdom based skill checks for the next 4 hours.
Wow, I like that.
It is a
First one's free.
it is an enhancement bonus. So, and if you cast something on yourself that also gives you an enhancement to to those stats, it does not stack. So, like
And you
the
said it was intelligence, and you said
wisdom,
was
like
oh,
any intelligence and wisdom check. So, like a knowledge check, a like a perception check, a sense motives, stuff like that. Anything that would use intelligence or wisdom as the ability score base, those checks would be what are affected by that. So, so,
okay. Um, and she takes a sip, and she's expecting it to like burn all the way down, like moonshine style, and is like surprised at how delicious it is. Um, well, that is delicious, actually. I would love to know what that is, and I'll hand back his flask. That's a nice necklace you've got.
he takes the flask and nods and taps the tip of it on the necklace and says, "Got this from a friend, someone that is very old, older than I am, and I'm a lot older than I look. There are reasons why I'm talking to you, and why I didn't talk to your grumpy friends
Hmm.
earlier. I recognize history of home in you. See, I myself am from Varelia.
She hasn't heard that in that even name in like
It
what
yeah
feels
would
like a million years.
it like you may have heard it in passing in like random conversations you've overheard, but yeah, you probably have not had a conversation with somebody about Varelia in a very long time. And like he is now close enough to you that you are able to see, while he looks human, his ears are subtly pointed. And if you look at them in just the right angle, they look impossibly long and pointed, but then
Hmm.
they're back to normal. And his eyes at the right angle look extraordinarily almond shaped, but then back to normal.
She, with the lute still kind of in her lap, she will like sort of like touch where she just wrote her, the symbol. And she looks a little bit sad and a little kind of just kind of defeated by it. I haven't heard that name in a long time. I honestly, in my other life, thought I would never really think about it again. Home, I guess. But I never thought I'd see it again. So I just sort of put it out of my mind. How did you know? Who are you?
You might call me a bit of a traveler, someone looking for assistance. I am capable in my own right, but I am only one man. And home is certainly not what you may have remembered it to be. I've seen I've only been here for a couple weeks. I travel. Call it kismet, fate, divine inspiration as he like flicks his middle fingers like facing up to the towards the sky. Something that brought me here in a timely manner with you all coming back to consciousness, let's call it. So I'm here as a curious observer. I'm very glad that you all made it out of that test alive. Maybe test is the wrong word. Teaching lesson. That's a better way to go about it. To show you how fucked everything is. But did you pick up on all the hints? Did you figure it out?
Are you talking about the zombies?
Well, they weren't zombies when I left them. They were a bunch
just
of
dead
assholes.
bodies. Mm. They weren't so in the burn. She's like just thinking. She's like, well, she's like trying to understand like what he's saying to her. I mean, I saw the symbol there on the log, and there was all them burn bodies. Did you burn them bodies?
Burned a few of them. I knew someone would be coming by eventually. The symbol, let's be honest, I just got bored. The rest of them, I didn't burn on purpose. Because new people who have not seen the fuckery need to witness it. He gives a smile that like, you're not sure if he's all fucking there or if it's just his nature in general.
Mm-hmm. She's like, okay. So, have you been following us? Did you wake us up?
Me? No, I just happened to be a casual observer from afar. I noticed that some things were changing in the area that I was in. It drew my attention. And while my attention was drawn, I came across a group that wanted to relieve me of my belongings. I did not take kindly to this. What I intended was to teach you and your companions, or was not even necessarily to be your group. Whoever would have come out, whoever from your entire group of people that have come out of that field, that had the balls to venture forward, needed to see that death is not right anymore. I killed them 3 days before you arrived. The burned ones, did they move?
Nope.
The
They're still
ones,
burned.
the
Dead.
others, the others rose, didn't they?
They sure did. I think I understand what you're saying, although it doesn't make any sense. I mean, yesterday I was in the tavern doing singing and dancing and having a great time, and here I am tonight. I don't even know what. I'm not equipped for the wilderness, but that's beside the point. Do you know what has happened to what calamity has fallen upon this place? I just don't understand.
He kind of laughs almost too loud. And then he catches himself. Says, almost forget. What happened to you all happened before the assholes fell. All these gods, the ones that attacked your town, the ones that tortured and stole and twisted their design, they became a perverse version of what they could have been, what they used to be. And then they were destroyed. Most of them. And with that came consequences to the world. One of those happened to fall and land in Vrelia. Do you remember the god of death, Hullus?
I mean, I wasn't much religious, but yeah, everybody sort of knew. I don't know, do I remember? Was it like a normal god that everyone would?
Yeah, yeah. His religion would have been, uh, like, he was the god of death and madness. So
Mm-hmm.
his followers were a bit touched, but mostly they would have, tended to graveyards, uh, focused on funeral rites, et cetera, et cetera. Like they would have like been focused on like their entire religion was surrounding, uh, you know, the process of just getting to the afterlife.
Okay. I wasn't a follower or anything, but I mean, sure, yeah, there was gods for everything, like gods of the rocks and the streams and the death and the life and the sun and the moon, you know.
Uh, yeah. Well, this one, when he died, his corpse just happened to rocket directly into the continent, directly into home. You know what happens to the corpse of what once was a deific being?
Well, I didn't know they could even become a corpse, to be honest. That they were
Frankly,
immortal.
frankly, I didn't fucking think so either, but here we fucking are. And the fact of the matter is, the corpse rots all the same. It's funny. It's actually funny. But what happens when a being of such magnitude connected to the domain that he was begins to rot? Something began emanating from that rot. And over the past almost 500 years, that rot has spread across the entirety of the world. It is a curse. With home, Varelia, at its epicenter. I think I don't have to spell out too hard what that means for home.
Well, considering that we're so far away and it looks like this, where the dead don't stay dead, I mean, it's hard to imagine anything worse, but must be.
Now, mind you, I'm not saying this to burden your mind. In fact, should you wish to not know this, we can handle that. But to a group and someone that is connected to home, and to new people who have not quite realized that being around a fresh corpse could result in their own demise if they're not careful. The teaching lesson was necessary. I apologize to your friend for nearly biting the bullet on that one.
Yeah, it came a little bit close. I mean, dangerous, but I mean, we got through it, I guess. We learned something, I guess. And in this sort of insane world, I don't even know what to think, but I,
Now, I understand that uh, home is a very long ways away, and you and yours have your own problems to deal with. But should you ever come across anyone that, or you yourselves, ever find your way homeward, be careful. Be very careful. And seek me out if you're able.
well, how will how will I find you?
He taps the symbol. I'll leave markers. I keep my eyes open. It's not easy
Okay,
to
well,
travel nowadays, but I still have my ways through back doors.
thank you for the drink, anyways, and your concern. I I don't know if we'll make it. I mean, we might as well be the moon at this point. But if we do ever get over there, I guess I'll look you up. Anything else in that satchel that might help us on our way?
He kind of opens it and digs. He digs his arm. He like actually leans down into it farther than you think than his arm should be able to go into the satchel, like almost down to the shoulder into it. Like it's like a foot deep, but like his entire arm is like in it. And it's like, think I have some here. And he grabs and pulls out, and he's like juggling 5 potions, 5 little vials. And he kind of grabs them all together. He holds it out. It's just like a bunch of little like thick red potions.
Um, I'll take them.
In case of emergency, they'll keep you guys on your feet.
It doesn't happen to be any more of that delicious drink in here, does it?
Uh, he kind of holds it to his chest, like, now, Vivi, do not test a man when it comes to his alcohol.
Well, you can't blame a girl for trying after the day I had.
And I can understand. But for now, I shall take my leave. And he will hold out his hand to shake yours.
I'll take it.
All
I'll
right.
shake his hand.
And I need you to make a will save.
Whew. Will save. Is this right? I just push it down here?
Yep. Yep. Uh, yep. It is indeed a compulsion.
Yeah.
Yep.
Of course.
Yep. I mean that the 17 fails anyway, as you are affected by modify memory, and he modifies the uh, end of your conversation with him, that uh, that he takes his leave, and you agreed to not wake anybody up, or at least not let anybody know until the morning that he was here.
Okay.
And he will pat your hand, say, thank you very much for the conversation. This was enjoyable. And then he's gone. Like literally, like he's holding your hand and then he's just gone. Like you blink and it's just gone.
And like she does detect magic.
Yep.
That's
Nothing.
when he disappears.
Yep. Absolutely
Okay.
nothing.
All right. Well, I don't think that was my imagination. Probably. Um, and then she looks down and she's got those files in her hand.
Hmm.
And she's like,
You
okay.
Yeah, if you like, you use like casting the or having the detect magic up and like holding on it, like these would be yeah, conjuration because healing magic is conjuration. Like
Okay.
you would be able to tell these are containing the magic of cure moderate wounds. So that's 2d8 plus 10, I believe.
Okay. So, I'm gonna go ahead and put those in my bag. How long has it been? Like, how close are we to the next watch ish?
Uh, probably 5 or 10 minutes.
Okay. I don't wake anybody up. I sort of just I'll just kind of sit and just think about what just happened. Kind of everything going a little bit uh unreal kind of, and just wait the last 5 or 10 minutes and continue to watch the darkness.
Yep. No sign of, the late night visitor. Just, the sound of the river returns, and that is your musical accompaniment for the remainder of your watch.
Okay. Then I will sort of try to nudge Ushrer awake for his turn.
Eh,
All right,
do
it's
it.
your turn. I'm sorry. It's your turn for watch.
Oh, it's you. All right.
Enjoy your flower crown.
Yeah. Hey, anything,
Pretty
anything
quiet out
interesting?
there.
Oh,
Not really.
okay.
Pretty quiet. Pretty quiet.
Right.
Anyways, good luck.
He gets up, slaps both cheeks.
And then he slaps
Right.
his face.
That's right. Pap, pap. Smack. All right. 3 for the money. All right, let's go.
Vivi will go into her tent.
Oh, all right. Yeah, so he's just gonna go out near the fire, get on the stump, start whittling a piece of wood for a little bit, looking around. Goes and takes a poo. Comes back, does a little maintenance on his gun. You know, starts. Takes out a chisel, starts chiseling into the actual like the wood handle a little bit. Trying to make like some dwarven design work into it and all that good stuff. Little filigree. Basically, in his downtime in camp, he wants to start kind of working on like the masterwork conversion until he has the gold to make the full, and this will be like work on it to eventually get there.
Okay, so yeah, the thematically that's what he's working towards. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I like it.
You just take some time doing that, and then eventually, once he's done doing that, he'll kind of move back away from the fire and into like a secluded position and kind of conceal himself and watch over the camp for the rest of his watch.
Okay. Give me perception check.
Okay. Hey.
Okay. So like what kind of position are you in? Like you kind of like prone, kind of like eyeballing the camp, or
It's up into kind of like a against a tree or like a little wherever he can get up into like a little situation where his back is not exposed
okay.
and just kind of up against a tree, hood of his cloak over his head and just kind of just maybe squatted down, like just like slob squat almost in a corner, just watching,
Gotcha.
slowly panning.
Okay. Uh 10 minutes. 20 minutes. You hear this, you hear the sounds of nature, you hear the river, you know, off off next to the camp. 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. It's a very quiet night, just like Vivi said. And you know, at a certain point, like you pan back around and you wearing a bandolier or
Yeah.
yeah? Uh yeah. Pan back around and see like little stick figures made out of bullets on the ground off to your right. You look down, your bandolier is empty.
What in the shit? I don't care who you are or what you are. You fuck the hell off away from my bullets.
Huh.
Goddamn silly Willy.
No, I mean, yeah, it's utterly silent. Like, yeah, you quickly gather your shit back up and slap it back in your bandolier. Like, probably like fucking. I'm, 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 I'm envisioning Usher kind of like guardedly, you know, like like curling around his bullets and like, and probably even his powder now. Oh, you're muted.
Damn it.
Oh,
Thought I clicked it back on. I was gonna say, yeah, his powder's in like 3 powder horns, and they're
Yeah.
like in different spots on his, like one's on his bandolier, one's in a backpack, and the other's on his belt. Like, but yes, like all of it, he's got his damn gun like duster cloak on, and he pulls that tight with one hand, and he's got the other hand on his pistol, on his pistol grip, like just fucking going like just angry eyes at the whole fucking world around him.
uh, but yeah, I mean, other than that, like the next, 15 or so minutes, completely silent. Like, you're like paranoidally like scanning the area and nothing.
As it approaches like the end of his potential watch, like I don't know if you're still out there, but I've had a second to fucking think about it. Cute joke. Glad you didn't take my shit.
All right,
Need it.
all right. You get up to go back to the camp.
Yeah.
All right. Uh, give me a reflex save.
Oh fuck me. Damn it. Get fucking destroyed by this. Yeah.
You as you go and get up, uh, your boots are laced together, and you just whack, fall flat on your face.
Right into the fire.
Oh no, he's away. He's back a ways.
Okay. Thought it was funny. It's no longer funny. As he unties his fucking boots and just leaves them unfucking tied. Walks back into camp. Fucking shit, I'm gonna fucking okay. Just mumbling to himself, just grumbling. Who was fourth watch?
Huge.
That's me.
Okay. I'm gonna find huge.
Who is
Fucking-
basically taking up a tent all to themselves.
Yeah. I'm gonna tie one boot, tie the other boot, lean in, pat the bottom of a foot probably or something. Hey. Hello. Huge.
Oh, I'm
Wakey,
sorry.
wakey.
Wakey.
I was looking at my character sheet.
Okay.
I was literally listening. My brain was just like checked out. That's so weird.
I mean, in character.
Yeah. Huge will just kind of uh, oh
Yep.
sits up and immediately without even like he's just kind of like staring at the water and he goes, I dreamt of fish for breakfast.
That would, I think, would be wonderful if that happened. Um. So there's some kind of prankster thing going on around here. It's like the wind is doing bullshit. Just want you to be aware. Um, my boots evidently got laced together without my knowledge. Um, Nothing at what I would consider openly hostile, so I didn't have to start slinging explosives around, but, just figured you should know just in case something weird happens. You know. Anyway, okay, bye.
You need to get more sleep.
I agree. I'm gonna get that right now.
I'll
Good
make
luck.
breakfast. When you wake up, we will have fish.
Cool. Yeah. Good luck. She fucking goes and grumbles towards his tent. Fucking tree spirit, motherfucking bullshit.
Oh, all right. Huge gets up and goes about, kind of uh, getting himself situated. It's fairly early in the morning. It's around about, I'd say about 4 o'clock in the morning. So like the sun hasn't quite crested yet. But yeah, the daybreak looks to be probably about right around the time that your watch would be ending.
He's gonna make sure fire's getting going for cooking people breakfast. Kind of walking around, scanning the area, picking up firewood and picking up like kind of leaves and looking around, just checking out camp.
Okay. Oh, and were you going to be doing fishing during your watch, or was that going to be like after your watch was over?
How far away the river was from our actual camp. If we were like right next to it, and I could basically keep an eye on both.
I'd probably say the river's no more than like 30, 40 feet. Probably because you guys probably would have camped, because the river being there uh, provides, with decent perception and survival rolls from last time. You guys would know that it would have been a kind of a safety net that you know that no threats are going to be coming from a river that's moving like that.
Yeah, he'll pull out his fishing gear, and in his hands probably looks like a little Barbie fucking spinner. And he'll literally like he doesn't know what he's doing. I don't know if there's a skill for fishing, if it's just survival.
I mean, it could either be like profession fisherman or survival. So, let's go with survival, and we'll see where you go with that during your watch. There you go. 20. I would say, yeah, you're able to catch, yeah, enough fish that it would be able to to give everybody like a small protein for breakfast. It wouldn't be like the entirety of the meal, but it would probably be enough fish to spread out across everybody.
Okay. He'll take it back to camp. Does he see anything going on around him when he's fishing, or is he kind of
Give me that perception check. 14. Yeah. Yeah, while you're casting, you occasionally like reach back probably to get like, like dig in the earth to get like a worm, and like every once in a while you look back and you see like looks like a lump of mushrooms and vegetation, but like you blink and it's a bunch of like mushrooms and herbs and you know like there's like a carrot and a radish in there. It's in the shape of a frog. It's like right behind you. Just
he
sitting
would
on the
try to
ground.
he'd be trying to reach if he saw something like reach out to grab it. He'd be super excited.
Yeah, yeah. Like it's kind of like looks like there's like little tiny, twigs that have been stuck through these vegetables, kind of like to like hold them in place. Kind of like somebody making making a mock animal form out of like marshmallows. It's just kind of like jammed sticks through vegetation to make this simple form of a frog.
He's gonna leave it where it's at, but he's gonna like kind of continuously look back and check that it's still there.
About every 5 minutes that you look back, there's another frog.
Bro, just keep waiting. Those are rations.
Yeah. Well,
The
whoa.
second or third one, I don't know at what point, that's all the fish he catches because he pulls it out. He can't take something going on behind him. And he would kind of stare at it and like look around, kind of collecting up his fish, looking down at it. He keeps watching it. He's like waiting for it to happen again.
I mean, while you're looking at it, and then you turn back around, and then there's a frog to your left and right.
He runs back to camp. He's freaked.
I love it.
He's stomping. He's shaking the earth, running 2 miles an hour. I don't know.
All right.
Whatever his actual run speed would be, but you can imagine.
All right. It'd take you about one round. All right. At this point, why don't we take a quick 5-minute break? It'll be right back.
Told you.
All right.
Oh shit.
All right, fuckers. But yeah, huge. The rest of your uh, watch goes uneventfully.
Can you still see the frogs over there
Yeah,
from where?
yeah. There's about probably by the time Huge was done fishing and then said, "Fuck this, I'm out." Probably 7 or 8. Little bundles of veggies. Each
He's
each.
gonna keep an eye on him, but he is not fucking with it. He doesn't understand it, so he's afraid. And because it makes 0 sense to him too, in his very small brain.
All right.
He will also start to cook up the fish. And he has bread in his inventory, instant bread.
I'm assuming like you're setting up like a stock pot and like however like are you making like a stew? Like how are you starting like breakfast to get ready?
He'd probably. So I just have like bread in my inventory. I have 5 of them.
Ooh,
Um,
your
so
your mic's a bit crackly, by the way.
is that okay?
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Okay, weird. Um, yeah. So in his mess kit. Is my mic okay?
Yeah, it's like weirdly coming and going.
Yeah.
If I talk slow, is it better? Am I talking too fast?
Actually, yes.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, it was actually somehow like
Yeah.
really clear.
Okay, cool. So I will just in his cooking kit, whatever long pan he has, he would be frying up the fish like skin on and everything. And then mixing together some bread dough and then waiting for that and then cooking it on the stove, the just like stovetop as well. Just fry it up. The fish oil and everything.
There you go. All right.
I'm also looking at my spices. No spices. I won't put any spices.
When you look back to like check through your bag, um, you see a little lily laying on the log by the campfire, and a tiny little note that just says in common that says sorry.
He's staring at it, and he also just leaves it where it's at. Just continues to watch both of these things and waiting for someone to wake up so someone smarter than him can deal with it.
I mean, shit, he's got good enough sense motive. He can understand when he's scared somebody who he didn't intend to scare. Um, but yeah, yeah, the rest of watch goes without issue. Uh, fuckers made me wait 2 weeks to do this shit, motherfucker.
Yeah. Smells good. Smells like fish. You hear a voice from a tent.
He got some more sleep. If he's in a better mood now. Wakey wakey.
Well, I'm at least slightly better. But did you have any weird stuff go on? It wasn't just me, right? Like,
Go
that'd
see
be
for
weird.
yourself.
Yeah, he comes stomping out with his boots not on. Like,
He'll
What do you
just
mean?
point. He'll point at the flower,
The fuck?
and then he'll point down the beach and say, "When I was fishing, they were just growing out of the ground, and they're shaped like me."
Gonna go look at the flower. So you're saying you didn't put this here?
No, I
Yeah.
didn't eat any either.
Yeah, just a
It's just
simple water lily.
flower. Okay. And that's all that was there, just the flower, or was there something else?
A flower and a note.
Okay.
Yeah,
And it
just
said
just
what
a
again?
little. Sorry. Yeah, it's like the flower was like laying on top of the
The note
on top of the note.
and on the log or whatever. Okay. Didn't say sorry to me. This is some bullshit. Fucking whether it be prejudiced or racist. It's nonsense. Stomps off towards the fucking water.
And you you see like you walk off towards the water, you see like a bunch of like frogs all sitting in like a large semicircle around where like probably the groove of where Huge was probably sitting at the water's edge was.
What the hell kind of ritualistic bullshit is this? Somebody summon a.
It's
Shit.
not the pulse.
It's just. It's so fucking irritated and just confused. Like,
He'll just standing from really far away, and he'll say, "Pick one up. Pick one up. Pick one
I
up."
didn't say. I don't want to touch it.
Come on. Don't be scared.
Are you guys just yelling back and forth?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh
Okay,
yeah. Oh,
wonderful. So, Vivi's awake.
Huge is also
gonna
making sure people get food while he's standing next to the fire. Come, breakfast, it's important.
She comes out of her tent. This is a lot of raised voices for the morning. Oh, Huge, gorgeous. You're gorgeous. You made breakfast. I can tell. Thank you. But why are we yelling?
Look. And he points at the beach and the little things out there.
By this point, he's been
Have you
called
been
a
doing
coward,
some art?
and he goes and fucking picks up one of these fucking frogs.
Yeah, it's a
Call me a fucking coward.
pile of vegetables in the shape of like stuck together in the shape of a frog.
All right. Got an artiste out here somewhere making shit out of other people's stuff and shit you can find out here. Surprised you didn't make something out of the turds I left out in the woods, wherever you are.
Oh my goodness. Is there coffee?
I know I brought whatever that is on myself. I had to say it because, you know. Okay.
Still go out to where you are. What's going on?
Well, look at this fucking ritual going on here.
Whose ritual?
I
What are you
don't
talking? These are vegetables.
Yeah, okay, shaped in frogs. That's normal to you?
Well, no, but somebody was doing art. Was it Huge?
You normally wake up to a pantheon of croakers, huh? Do you? I don't.
Someone needs to try and.
I'll pick one up. Is it like it's not moving or anything?
No.
And if I like, I'll identify like a carrot or something and try and pull it out of the, pull it out of the shape. What happens to the shape?
Oh, it's probably a bomb.
I mean it like one or two of the sticks probably break as you pull it apart and like the form kind of like starts to misshapen. But
well, it was cute, and I'll cast detect magic on it, but it seemed harmless. We'll see.
Yeah, no magic. Yeah, it literally just held together with sticks.
Well, this is just. It's all right, Huge. These are just foraged vegetables. I believe they're safe.
Someone
let me
brought
get-
them to me.
Well, that's nice. Let me go ahead and gather them up, and I think maybe. Yeah, I think maybe I can explain some of this, and I'll just pick them up.
With
and-
Vivi saying they're okay, he's immediately like feels fine about it, and then he's like, "I'll cook them."
You can explain this, right? All right.
Yeah,
for that.
I don't think it's nothing to be scared of. Just some vegetables.
Yeah, sure,
You ever
sure.
seen a vegetable?
Yeah, oh yeah, plenty of them. Do they tie your shoes together? Do they, do other bullshit? No.
And she just has like a look of a little bit like, thinking about what happened the previous night.
Clearly some favorites.
Okay, I see I think I know what's going on, and I
Yep.
will take the vegetables back to Huge.
Yeah. The vegetables ever mess with your bullets? Huh? No, I didn't think so.
Oh,
He'll just gonna make sure everybody has a serving of breakfast, and then he's gonna take the vegetables and prepare them for. He's just gonna try to cook all of them at once, as many as he can fit in his pan.
is everybody awake?
They
Probably
should be.
Yeah, probably by now with all the yelling and
There's
like
a lot of yelling going on. Yeah.
Huge has absolutely no social etiquette. He does his best.
He's
Well, neither does Ushrir when the paranoia kicks in.
very clearly.
I mean, come on. There's some bullshit going on. His bullshit senses are tingling.
The two of you left on your own, it's just like a downward spiral. It's just like
There's one good thing that happened. There's fish that was promised and delivered on.
vegetables are good.
I don't need those right now.
fucking dwarf eating vegetables. The fuck kind of heresy is that?
Is that the food your food eats?
The only vegetable I eat is the mash kind, and it's had to ferment a little bit.
Beer is food.
That's right.
It's bread, right?
So I get the veggies.
It's a carbohydrate.
It's liquid bread.
Yeah,
Yep,
but
that's right.
yeah,
We'll learn
yeah. The morning is yours. Take it upon yourselves to assign your spells for the day, and
Yeah, I should have been doing that. Start right now.
Yep, I've prepared gun.
I only have like 6 first level spells added to my list because I'm just gonna do it as as I prepare them for the day because there's so many. I'm not just gonna add every first level
works for me.
because I don't need fucking. I won't need air bubble until I need air bubble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fair.
You know what I mean? Blessed
yeah.
water sounds smart. Make some fucking holy water.
Be a good one.
We're gonna need a lot of that.
There's not a lot of times where it's like, ooh, that's a good spell to have, like rocking. That
No,
now
you
is
need-
one. I feel like.
Yeah. There
Holy
seems to be
water
a
is like
problem with undead.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
slight issue.
You know.
Holy water only does 2d4 damage. Is the like are undead typically vulnerable to holy water or like
I mean,
that's not great. I could do more damage with a sword. You know what I mean?
the big thing that it can be good for is for incorporeal undead because they take full damage against holy water. Some undead are vulnerable to holy water,
And
or sources like that.
does it permanently make the water blessed? Like it makes it into holy water forever, or is it like only a period of time? It's permanent.
Permanent.
Like
And
It
if it's
needs-
good
good,
like
like-
regular water, does that make more holy water?
It needs 5 pounds of powdered silver worth 25 gold pieces. Anybody got any fucking powdered silver?
Oh, wow. No,
Yeah.
we need to find a mine first, then I got you.
Yeah.
We have silver, and if you hammer it a lot, it'll
Right.
be powder.
Yeah. This transmutation imbues a flask 1 pint of water with positive energy, turning it into holy water.
1 pint.
Yeah, I feel like if we had enough silver, we have the tools to make it into powder. Between the alchemy, the blacksmithing, the gunsmithing, all that stuff, all the tools we have, I think we can do it. But yeah, how much silver did we pick up? 1,286 silver pieces.
So we do have enough silver.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, we
because
do.
it's 1 pound per 50 coins.
You need 5 pounds, you said?
25 gold pieces worth.
25 gold pieces worth. Oh, okay. So we've got 128 gold pieces worth.
5 pounds of powdered silver worth 25 gold pieces.
Oh.
Ah.
Okay.
The math isn't quite mathing on that.
Yeah. Which one is
The
it?
fact
Which
that
one
it's
you want?
powdered
Why
increases
don't-
its value.
Maybe Paizo was taking into account the cost of labor. Who fucking knows? Well, let's just go with the 5 pounds. Because the 5 pounds seems like the more appropriate mindset. Because otherwise,
Put
Like-
5 pounds of silver in a vial. It's impressive.
no,
Only God can do that.
a flask. So you can fill multiple vials with one casting of blessed water.
Oh. Really?
Yeah. Because a vial is much smaller than a so
But
basically
the damage is a direct hit by a flask of holy water. So it's 25 gold pieces for 2d4 damage. It's not a great return. I didn't mean to derail things as much as I did.
Use a flask, 1 pint of water with positive energy, turning into holy water. Holy water. Flask of holy water.
see that doesn't quite make sense. When when we look at what most thrown alchemical items are, it's like a vial of alchemist fire, a vial of acid.
I think we
But
were throwing pints of water.
Yeah,
Like that's a lot
yeah.
in comparison to what I pictured, and I think what's previously been described by a lot of these things. I don't know.
Yeah, that's like 2 coffee mugs of fucking water.
Yeah. Like, I guess if you're trying to douse an entire fucking area, yeah, okay, sure. It's enough to do it, but like if the intent is you have to throw it directly at the target, and that, you know,
I
direct
would.
effect is only on that. Yeah, I don't know.
All right. How about this? I will split the difference. For right now. I will rule for right now. It'll make two uses of holy water.
That's not bad.
Okay.
All right.
That's not bad at all.
I mean, that way it's not just the one that the spell is, because that feels stupid to me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, two's solid. Like I think that's reasonable.
Okay.
My thoughts, at least.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, shit. I was originally about to say like, like it's a vial. No, you're getting your 16 vials out of there. But yeah, if the wording is flask, then yeah. But
you're enchanting a pint of water into it.
yeah. Okay.
But
Well, breakfast is in front of you.
Yeah.
And Vivi seemed to have had something that she was itching to say.
Yep. You got
Are we all gathered?
eating some fish.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Well, now last night, remember there was a little bit of trickery going on here and there, lighthearted, not harmful, practical jokes maybe.
None that was told to me before it happened to me, but sure. We'll go with yes.
Someone threatened with violence.
What?
Someone threatened you with violence?
Yes, they tried to get others to kick me.
Oh, I
Do you still have the note?
Yeah.
well, I'm
They're
sorry you
trying
feel
to
that way.
pit us against each other.
Well, maybe. You could see it that way. You could see it as just a prank.
Written black, white.
Yep. Okay. So, anyways, besides the point, I seem to have met the person who was maybe causing a little mischief last night in camp. He did visit, and we did speak a while. And he seems to know a lot about what's going on. Just like, or at least what happened, or what's happening in the world as we see it now. He told me a lot of strange things, but I guess one of the main things that you remember the zombie camp with all the zombies?
Hard to forget.
Right. Well, seems he killed those people because they were robbing him or something. And then he burned some of them. And then he didn't burn the others. And that's why when we showed up, they became zombies.
Oh, he's a necromancer. Got it.
Nope. 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 Nope.
He left trap for us.
Oh, it wasn't for us specifically. We just happened to walk into it. At least I don't think it was for us
Just like
specifically.
I end up with happen have note on back.
Right. Well, he knew that some of people had woken up from the magic stasis field.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anyways, that's besides the point. The point is that the dead do not stay dead anymore. They get up, they become zombies. I guess you had to burn them for them to stay dead, but I think that's like an automatic thing. Like, you're dead, you're not dead. You're gonna be zombie in like 3 days.
You're just staring at the fish, like the last fish left on the tray, like wondering if it's gonna come back to life.
Do I notice that?
Yeah.
I don't believe it applies to fish, big guy. I think we're okay. And once you eat it, anyways.
What about
you
other
put it-
food?
Wait. You really want to make that assumption?
Well, the burned bodies didn't come back, so if it's cooked, right? I mean, I don't know. We can wait. It takes 3 days. If we want to wait 3 days for the fish, that's on you.
Dangle,
Eat
Dangle, burn the body, man.
We eat it.
Just cook the fish.
I think we should test it just to find out if there are undead fish around. I'm just saying.
Huge looks down at his tummy, really concerned.
They can't survive that. Don't worry.
Okay.
Anyways, so
John,
right. So that's one thing that he told me.
Oh, this is all coming together now. Okay, right.
Mhm.
speaking of which, coming together, John, can I roll something to recall if they always had performed the pulse burning ritual within 3 days?
Yes, 100%. It always happened on the second day.
All right, and by the way, I rolled wisdom to see if I could blink that, but yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Hey, what's the forecast like today, weather boy?
Body with a chance of bullshit.
Trying to decide if I want to endure some elements. If he's gonna throw a fucking blizzard at us.
Hey man, we
Mild
got
weather.
fucking resistance to that shit.
56 to 72. Light airspeed, 1 to 3 miles per hour. Mostly cloudy with a drizzle precipitation throughout the day.
Can
Ooh,
we
I'm
get
gonna
special background when you do the weather report? Like,
It sounds like I'm gonna add light jacket to my spell.
Yeah. What's the barometric pressure?
My fucking
My
knees hurt.
bones say may rain soon.
That's it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Uh,
3
so
day,
hold
you
on.
say.
3 days is what he said.
Back in tribe, we always perform ritual of the pulse. Insert name later. Within must happen second day. We burn body. Me
So-
wonder.
Well, so it seems like your tribe knows about zombies.
They no tell us about zombies.
Hmm.
Yeah, undead didn't really seem to be much of a problem around your area, Blaybo.
We had no undead, but we burn everyone in ritual.
Well, better
Today.
safe than sorry, I guess.
You're implying they were already dead, I hope, is what you mean.
Yes, specifically
right.
for
Just
today.
look, with everything that's going on, I have to make sure of these tiny little details.
We have young goblin named Poke Poke. His job was to poke body, make sure dead.
Okay.
Quite an industrious bunch of people you are there.
Everybody's got a job assignment in the tribe.
So
You're
I
just
don't
gonna
wanna be-
take back
yeah.
everybody's plates while they're circled up talking, and he's gonna take the veggies that he cooked and refill everyone's plates and serve it.
Oh,
He's gonna stop and like watch everybody eat it.
Okay.
Are these veggies that come from Trickster?
Vivi says okay.
they were safe. There was no magic. They're just vegetables. I will eat. I will eat. Watch. I will eat, and I will like eat some vegetables.
Part of me
Delicious.
saying that the extra
Fortitude said,
lesson
no, I'm
here
kidding.
is not to trust everything that we see.
Well, we
just
know this
saying.
carrot's not going to become undead in our stomach anyways.
You don't fucking know that.
The things I don't
Huge
trust
looks down again.
include things I don't see.
Oh my god.
What if it's got worms in it? Like angry ones.
Well, do you have angry worms already? That might explain some things.
I don't know.
John, Brian's been reading our notes.
Holy Jesus.
Oh shit. Okay, but really, fuck it. I'll eat the fucking vegetables, but probably. But this is making a little bit more sense because we
This
found
makes sense.
yes, in a stupid kind of way. So
Then
at
I
the
would eat
zombie
it.
situation, I mean, at least it adds up. The more I think about it, we found no tracks other than potentially ones he intended to leave. Or yeah, I
Oh, yeah.
assume you said it was a he. This
Yeah.
individual, and was trying to teach us the lesson of the land, so to speak.
Dangle, I don't like
He-
him, man.
He know how to write note, and I'll hold up my note. Kick me. He could
Yeah.
have just written note.
Well,
Yeah, Dangle, write a note. You know, talking about corpses supposed to burn them and then leave some, burn another. Talking about
Right.
what's that all
That's
about, man?
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I mean, don't get me wrong. I guess
Dangle, burn the bodies and say something, man.
I guess a hard lesson is one you'll remember forever. But damn it, damn near killed you. Points over at Blade Bow.
Only
yeah,
scratch.
he did say he was sorry about that. But listen, I can only speak from my experience, which is limited in this area, I have to admit, but he it seemed it just seemed like his nature wasn't one of writing straightforward notes. I don't have a lot of experience with Fae world,
Squiggly and a little to the left.
but yeah, I wouldn't. I don't know. Either way, we got some information. I think that's worth something. Whatever the methods, that's. There was one other thing.
Shit.
Um, he's, and this doesn't sound right to me, but he said, now, any of you particularly religious?
Hell no.
Oh, what are you talking about, man?
Sorry. Yeah, that one.
Okay. Well, do you know the god Hollis, the god of death?
Religion check, or is that a gimme?
What is God?
Yeah.
I mean, knowing of him would be a gimme, but I mean, if you want to make a religion check, go for it.
Nine.
Yeah, like God of Death and Madness, like you would basically know the same stuff that Vivi does. Like the the religious sect would have been one that would have prepared bodies. They would have been obsessed with the act of or like dying, basically. Like they would have been the ones that would have been there to usher people into the next life.
Talking about Hollis? I know dang old Hollis, man. Not really my style though. I don't really get down with dang old death and stuff.
Yeah. Well, so it seems, or my new acquaintance has implied that the body of this god, I guess, has fallen onto another continent dead and is now rotten and causing a rot in the whole world, I guess. Everywhere. Spread.
What you mean dead? I didn't think the
I'm,
gods could do that.
well, that's what I said. He didn't really explain, but he also implied that maybe some other gods had also been dead. Because if you go, do y'all remember thinking back on when we were in Billow and there was like all this commotion, and I was in the tavern. I didn't really see it, but uh, people were
Yeah.
saying there was like beings and there was a fight.
Stakud and I would have seen like the portal open up and like figures come out, right? Because
Yeah,
I think the way you described it, and we saw like three big, like
yeah, you
really big,
guys,
like wolf-like creatures or something, like
yeah, you
bound off.
guys saw
That's a big
the
old monster.
yeah, you guys saw the three creatures that your one-shot characters fought at level
Right.
15. Um, and the forms of Variga and Corax.
But we might not. We wouldn't have known that they were the gods potentially, right? Like, is that something?
I mean, that would
It was just
probably
something weird
require
that happened.
I mean, you would know their forms.
Can I make a
I,
retroactive check based on just this
y-
conversation?
yes, yeah, I would say, yeah, with a 17, I would say is high enough to, like, you probably Stack would have probably come across imagery at some point, uh, just because some kind of religious training. you're obviously going to, learn about the Pantheon. And some of that is going to have imagery. There's going to be statues, et cetera, et cetera. So the form of Veriga and Korax, that was very obvious and is now sticking out in Stack's mind.
Yeah, dang old, when we rolled into town, man, you saw Caraxi, dang old Veriga, them's gods, man. And that's why I said Guido put up the dang stasis and he saved us. Gotta dang old believe. We're here
Well,
for a reason, all right? Gonna dang old figure it out.
You don't
I'm
smell Muska.
I'm glad you think so. So, okay, you saying they're gods, I'll have to believe you because he just called them those assholes. And then he said when the rest of those assholes fell, Hollis fell on the continent and I mean he lumped them all together. I thought maybe
So
it doesn't make
it,
sense.
so this acquaintance
Yep.
is Trixie. I'm just gonna call him Trixie for now.
Well, I don't know about that.
It implied that multiple gods died. Is that what you just said?
It wasn't a straightforward kind of fella, but that was sort of I don't know about died.
Well,
Clearly he
dang old
said Hollis was dead.
can't
Well,
be if dang old Guido was dead, I wouldn't have my magic. So that didn't make no sense.
he didn't
Well, that was
name
my next question. Because never mind. I won't go into the details of that. um, I'm just confused.
They both
Well,
confused too. Seeing there are no gods, then all gods must have died.
What are you talking about, man? Look at me.
You not God.
You see this man? And he just kind of like furrows his brow and his forehead glows, and he just casts what does he do? He casts mending on Huge's cook pot that had the broken handle that he'd just been carrying around for too long. See, man, could Dangle I do that if God was dead, man?
I'll pick up a twig off the
Huges.
ground.
Dangle
and
miracle right there.
I'll pick up a twig off the ground and I'll cast spark. Guido
See
no
that?
do that.
Exactly.
Only
Guido,
God to do that.
Guido maybe not, but there's other gods, man. How you do magic? You ain't no god.
gods.
It's either
I pick
god
up
or a
stick.
wizard. Where you been?
I focus on pulse, stick turn flame.
All right. So what you was trying to say is use a sorcerer.
No need play both.
You must got some sort of magic blood way you's looking. Dang
No, he's
old,
got the pulse, man.
dang old.
Yeah, we've already established this. It's his heartbeat. That's what it is. By the powers of heart.
Nature of pulse run through me. Allow me do things.
Oh, you okay? You're a fucking druid. Got it. Now we're getting somewhere. I remember talking about them. We didn't have many of them, but know about them. Kinda.
There would have been druids in your there would have been druids in your tribe, like most
Okay.
likely like the elder, like some like a couple, probably a couple of the elders.
I do some druid stuff. I do other ranger stuff. I'm like a hybrid.
Fucking Christ.
Right.
all right.
Yep,
Well,
got it. Oh,
now
okay,
that
so
we have that settled, I guess.
you know, I'm gonna let you talk because I mean, well, okay, no, I really do have a question. Sorry. Um, did he say anything else of interest that would help us?
Um,
And why didn't you tell me about any of this
Well,
I'm a little confused, and
how
I feel a
I
little heartbroken here that I was
okay.
not
All
informed.
right. Well, I'm telling you now when we're all together, but also I told you he's a little bit. I mean, you're saying Trixie, you know,
Yeah, Trixie got me.
not very straightforward, a little bit pranking, but I something about the end of our conversation, I just couldn't wake you up and tell you then. I had to wait till now.
Okay. Okay, sure.
I mean, I don't know what else to, I don't know how else to explain it.
Okay.
But I'm being
Yep.
truthful now, and I haven't left
Since noted.
anything out. Oh, except, and then I reach into like my bag and I pull out the 5, um, like little vials of like potions, and I'll be like, he did give me these, and I'll hand one out to everybody and keep one for myself. Healing potions, so that's nice, right?
Dangle,
Probably turned tongue black.
you keep that, man.
Well, you check
So
it
when
out for
she
you.
said I'm telling the truth now,
Yeah.
I'm sense motivating. That's what
I'm
that is.
telling. Oh,
Yeah.
You
I'm
dangle
telling the
keep
truth.
your dangle potions and lotions, man. I don't want none. I don't
With
like that. I don't like that guy. He's a dang old liar. Don't know nothing about no devotion. I'm gonna go build a bridge for Guidold. Y'all have fun.
with a
And he
That's
just still
fine,
21,
but
yeah, a
don't be mad at
21,
me when I'm pouring it
yeah,
down your throat later.
yeah. She is absolutely telling the truth.
Okay.
Yeah. To what her memory can allow her.
Okay. All right. I believe you. I'm just gonna chalk it up to bullshit from Trixie. That's
So
right.
am I putting them all 5 back in my bag? Does anyone take one? You don't have to
Oh
take it.
no! After I believe you actually are telling me the truth, and you at least at the very least you believe it. All right, fine. I'll take one, just in case.
Yeah.
More than anything, just in case I have to fucking feed it to my brother.
Yeah, I'll give you 2 if you want. You can carry his.
Now I trust you more.
Right.
Really though, I will carry both if you want me to. Like I will do it.
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
So if I
Yeah.
remember
You can
correctly,
if you want.
last session we had like a pretty epic fucking like architecture check for designing the bridge. But I'm assuming we need like some craft checks and some survival checks, right? Is it going to be multiple craft checks? Is I guess my question.
Uh,
I'm just kind of
no, for like the basicness of because I'm also assuming that you guys want to be relatively quick about this, so you guys are able to actually cross with the chariot, and not have to risk crossing the water. Am I correct on that? Or I mean, because if you guys want to make it more sturdy and stable, that would probably require more days than was originally discussed.
how many?
We spend 1 day making bridge.
Like you have,
2 days minimum.
Minimum 2 days total.
I would say utilizing some of the uh, scrap iron that that you've scavenged, you can create like braces across it to strengthen it and keep it from potentially splintering or breaking at what you were. I mean, with the architecture check that you made, you would know exactly where the potential weak points would be in this like massive piece of wood. So you'd be able to like brace it in order to brace it from the water. That would require you actually getting into the water and hefting, enough stone, enough large, heavy pieces of stone into the water to create another set of pillars to hold it up in the middle. So that would be its own issue right there.
I thought you said the pillars were there. They were just kind of broken.
They are like everything's in the water. Like you
No
could,
pillars?
huh?
So there's no pillars?
No, like it's like everything's under the water because like everything would have fallen. Like whatever pillars were there are now in the water. Like they're.
Oh, I misunderstood that for sure.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, my bad.
Okay. So, all right, if we were sticking with the plan we previously had, we're saying that the bridge would probably not last very long, but it would allow us to get across.
Yeah, like
Essentially.
taking another, I'd say, half a day to brace it with some of the scrap iron, at structurally weak points. You'd feel more confident that it would last maybe a few more trips back and forth over it. Like,
We need to at least be able to return. That's my biggest worry. I don't want us to get stuck on the other side and then have a problem trying to get back across. Is my gut initial concern.
So, I mean, also, if your plan is to travel further out, before you cross the bridge, you could stasis the group of stasis survivors is about a day's about a day's travel or less than a day's travel back the way you came. You could let them know, hey, there's this bridge here. Is there anything you guys can do with that in the meantime?
Can you make
We're
craft check
crossing.
untrained? Craft checks.
Hold on.
The other thing too is we may want to let the camp know to burn bodies of dead people.
Yep, that's a good point. Otherwise, we may be returning to an undead situation. That is actually a very good point.
Potentially.
Potentially.
How many days have we been gone?
Yeah, just one.
Well, I mean, it was a trip out. This will be day 2, but if we went back, it'd be 2 total days, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Also, yes, you can make craft checks untrained.
Okay, so I almost didn't want to take this, but now I'm glad that I did. I should have made even stronger choices too, I think. This one right here. So I do double the normal progress on craft checks. So that can change things a bit too. Especially if I can make them untrained.
Okay. When it comes to metallurgy and stonework. Okay. I would say yeah. What exactly are you looking to do with that?
Go fast.
Hey.
Obviously, I'm trying to replace pillars, using my knowledge of metallurgy to more efficiently and quickly latch the logs together. Maybe, to such an extent that we don't have to split logs. I can craft some sort of, metal supports that's just holding them together. Like if you imagine what like a raft would look like floating out in the ocean, just putting logs side by side and then running a strip of metal on either side, laying it down across the length of the river. I have Crafter's Fortune to give me a bonus on crafting checks. I have Ant Haul to give huge triple carrying capacity, and I also have Summon Summon Minor Monster to distract the zombies when they inevitably ambush us. So hopefully I've thought about everything, but inevitably I have not. But yeah, that's my plan to make things quicker. I also could, instead of taking Summon Minor Monster this morning, I could take Animate Rope if I felt like that would be helpful. Like if I could, like if it would be useful if we're trying to, do something on the other side. I use Animate Rope to like tag something down and then go over there and make it more secure. So if that sounds like a spell that would speed things up in some sort of way, I will take that. Otherwise, I'm doing Summon Minor Monster to kind of
Okay.
screen us from zombies when they come.
I mean, what is the distance on Animate Rope?
Here you go. It is 100 feet plus 10 feet for level.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and yeah, there's enough there's likely enough length in rope, especially like multiple people have lengths of rope. Guys be able to tie two lengths together and create uh use animate rope to reach across to the other side and make like a uh you know uh a wire that you can kind of guide yourself along. Now, however, the going back to the industrious urbanite, uh, it does specifically reference metallurgy and stonework, not woodworking. So I would say it would reduce some of the time, uh, but it wouldn't reduce anything to do with like the wooden portion of like the logs, uh, like the log like chopping the trees, et cetera, stuff like that.
What will hopefully speed that up is the ant haul on huge.
Yeah.
'Cause his heavy load is 1,400 pounds. So if I triple that, then he could probably throw a fucking 40-foot log over his shoulder and trudge it over there. So that's my hope. So that's
Okay.
the only way that I can speed up woodworking is buffing others. And if anyone else has any other clever buffs, throw your
Okay.
hat.
That ant haul on huge because that I believe that's like an hour per level.
Yeah, and that one I don't think will be able to be affected by my extend spell because it's
2
not
hours.
targeting any weapons or armor. So I could cast that when we're ready to carry the logs over, and that should be enough time to
Yeah.
back and forth a few.
Outside. Is it outside? Oh, okay. Oh, sorry.
The machine got a machine.
Yeah. So between the Rams and huge with ant haul, yeah, moving the transport of anything won't be an issue. I would say
Huge can chop some fucking trees too, I bet.
Yeah.
Paul Bunyan, dude.
readjusting to it instead of it being like a plank to being more like maybe we sons of the forest it and just like cut the fucking logs clean in half.
Yeah, nature's bridge.
Yeah.
We just make it a little bit
That
wider for
the tricky part is you realize ends up being uh getting out into the middle of the water and getting the stones back up while the water is rushing by. I'm going to need, so who all is going to be going out into the water and working on this?
Definitely huge.
All right.
I will help from shore, far from the water.
Don't swim very well. Nope. Not happening.
Water make fur stinky.
I'm gonna have people throw in. Most everyone probably has 50 foot of rope. So I'm gonna get like at least 3 lengths and tie it together and have it around huge, just in case I need to burn animate rope to.
I also have a grappling hook.
Okay, Batman.
Bat frog.
Okay, Frogman.
I love it.
Frogman.
No. All right.
Gurgle,
Okay.
gurgle, 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 gurgle.
Ribbit.
Okay. So as so Stack has lays out this plan to Huge of how to like we're gonna take these stones, we're gonna stack them back up, we're gonna make these pillars back up and uh, you know the best and safest fashion we can, so it'll brace the underside of these logs to the best of the ability that Huge is able to understand and retain this information. Uh, and under Stack's guidance, as Huge begins to wade out into the water, Huge, please give me a swim check.
Oh, before that, someone else in the party has bless or guidance or something.
Oh, I can cast guidance.
There we go.
Does that give me a +1?
Yes.
Believe yes.
And does my rope support keeping it taut and holding on to him? Can I help?
I would say that lowers the DC.
Okay.
The lowers the DC of preventing Huge from going whee downriver.
Okay. Downriver. Adding 1 to this. Damn. That doesn't.
It's not an that one.
Swim? I thought you said strength.
Swim.
Or did I miss
No,
here?
swim.
Oh, okay.
How much penalty are you taking for your armor? Because you could
I
easily
guess
have taken that off.
-4?
Well, because it says I have in ability 7 and then total says 3.
Doesn't like swim take an? Isn't it like doubled or something like that?
No, it takes a normal
Okay, all right.
armor check penalty.
So it would have been 10 if Huge took his armor and whatnot off?
All right. Well, thankfully, I mean, now is Huge taking his armor off?
Yeah, if I
going
can.
forward? Okay. Thankfully, that it makes it just to the DC of being able to tread water, because the DC of rough water is DC 15, but the rope lowered that down to a 10.
Okay.
So Huge makes it out about 10 to 15 feet out, almost halfway, and the water is up to Huge's neck, and it is ice cold.
What if I was bigger? He's like shivering and like trying his best to do what he's being asked to do.
I don't have a way to make him bigger. I don't know about anyone else. Potion, I think, would be the answer.
I have a potion of enlarged person.
Okay, well, if you want to eat the mushroom, then Mario, it's up to you.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like a minute. Isn't it?
Yeah. 1 minute per level.
And
Yes, it would just last for 1 minute. The potion would. Huge is not able to make any further progress. It would take another swim check to continue moving out towards the stones.
Can I do that swim check again, just
Yes,
to
you-
see what happens? Yeah.
Yes, you may.
I'm still hanging on to that rope.
Does she
What's
still
the
have guidance?
Guidance is touch.
I know. I didn't know if it continued for X
She
amount of time.
used it last time.
The first,
Yeah.
One
first
check.
roll or skill check, I think.
So we're adding 5 to this roll.
No, just 4 because you don't have guidance.
Okay. There we go.
That's better.
20.
Total.
Yeah, that more than beats the DC to move. And yeah, you make your way, like fighting through the cold, uh, through your amphibious body, shivering. And you reach the stones, and like you can feel them like bumping up against your legs, and you feel the increased, you know, carry capacity blessed upon you by Stakud. And you know, I would say with a 20 on the swim check, you're able to use the rope and one arm to begin hefting stones up. So like it's going to take some time. I'd say it would probably take the entirety of the 2 hours of ant haul to be able to get all of the stones moved and then stacked up, because not only are you trying to, move these heavy stones and get them stacked appropriately, but you're also trying to hold on to this rope and keep yourself from getting, washed away.
At this point, is she anchored to something? Like, what I'm trying to figure out is if I could use the rope to assist me in swimming over there to assist with lifting all this stuff.
I mean, you could certainly make an attempt. At Huge's height, out in the middle, it's like Huge is lifting his head up to keep it above water.
Does he have the pillar stacked above water level?
That's what I was.
Yes.
So you could walk up river and swim out,
Yeah.
grab onto the pillar.
Yeah. Can I go up river? This roughly.
I'll
twice
tie
the
another rope to him
distance-
too.
Okay. Yeah.
We should
tie-
have enough.
yeah,
100
tie-
feet.
I want to go upriver approximately twice the distance that I'm going out into the river. So if it's 40 feet to the where I'm going to, I want to go upriver about 80 feet.
Okay. Yeah. Simple enough. Then give me a swim check. You gonna take off your armor as well?
I don't receive any penalty.
Oh,
I'm wearing
okay.
hide shirt or whatever it is.
Got it. All right. 16. Yeah. Yeah. That hits the DC because you're fighting the rough water itself without the benefit of holding on to the rope like Huge is. But yeah, simple enough. You're able to kind of fight against the current to get where you need to go and make it to the pillar. And give me a climb check as well.
This time I'll remember to say guidance.
Hey, there you go. Definitely, you guys watch Bladebow climb up, using the cracks between the stones that Huge has been kind of hefting up for the pillars, and is able to get to the top and help Huge move some of these last remaining pillar or stone blocks back up to the top, where it was going to end up getting to be too much of an issue for him to move them up by himself, which will end up speeding up the process a bit. Let's say this is going to end up, all told, adding another half a day to everything. With the bracing of the logs.
Are we
Kind of,
hand waving that like my metalworking for like the brace and stuff like that?
yeah, because I'm still running off of your fucking bomb ass architecture check. That, like, yeah, you, I
I
would
was
say
just trying to
how
speed it
many,
up with that and the ant hall and all the
yeah,
other shit because
how
we're trying to.
how many pounds of metal of scrap metal did you have left on you?
I wrote it down. 1 second. I have 35 pounds of iron left.
All right. It will take about 20 of that to sufficiently brace the logs.
And in doing so, we're speeding it up, or is it still taking 2 days like it would if we were cutting planks and so on?
I think it's more about stability at this point.
Yeah, just like Brian said, yeah, you're spending some of that time is now spent making sure that it's sturdy, it's stable. You're probably with
So we're
that
sticking to the 2 days, but it'll be there when we come back, and hopefully longer after that.
Yeah, you're more confident that doing it this way is going to end up uh, giving you more longevity out of your creation, at least until like a full and proper bridge can be rebuilt.
Yeah.
Now, it may be a little rickety head getting the chariot over, but like you're confident enough that like the thickness of the logs, they're not going to crack under the weight of the chariot.
Cool.
And just to clarify, after we're done with this bridge, we're still heading back to the village, right? Or to the beach.
I think
Yep.
we were gonna. Were we gonna scout north first, or were we gonna just head back?
Given that we're hitting the 3-day mark.
Time.
By the way, John, remind me.
Fine by me. I just
Did any of the people die before we left?
No.
Was anyone even close to injured in a way that could cause death in time?
No, because you guys sufficiently and appropriately made all of your checks on during that very first session that did not cause anybody to become injured or potentially die, which in turn did not cause anybody to accidentally turn into a zombie when that would have killed people while you guys were gone.
Oh my god.
Okay. So barring anything happening after we left.
Yeah. Random encounter, you know.
Yep. And I pre-rolled. You guys do not get any encounters for the remainder of your time while you are here working on the bridge.
The camp has to fight a pack of zombie velociraptors, right? That's what's happening. Yeah. Right. Writing that down for next time. Got it. Yep. I'm just gonna shut the fuck up.
Okay, there we go.
Thanks, Brian. Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome.
Hey, I'm looking back in my notes, John. Last session I wrote something down. Found a religious symbol of the lost prince etched in wood
Mm-hmm.
after he killed the zombies. I think it's safe to say that that symbol is the symbol of uh, the guy who owns the peanut butter cup company.
I'm sorry.
The guy who owns.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Eris.
Yeah.
I don't believe that Vivi told y'all his name.
But do I think that there's a correlation since he was talking about that specific location, and she's talking about this guy, and I know it's the symbol of the Lost Prince. I don't know for certain, but that's a connection.
I mean,
Matrixy.
it's reasonable to assume that, like, especially since Vivi said that this guy was the one that was responsible
I
for
did.
the
Yeah.
attack at the bandit camp, and would be likely that
If you're,
he's also the one that carved the symbol.
The
if
Lost
you're
Boy.
paying attention, it's now like on her loot. Like she has now drawn the same symbol. If you're paying attention, if you notice it.
Oh yeah, I fucking saw it. Oh yeah. I
I
got
mean,
a
it's
rubbing
there.
and everything of it, so I know what it looks like.
You gotta rub.
Fucking Usher rubbing on everything over here.
Eris, hey, Eris did say he was the one who comes in the night, and I didn't say anything. It took everything that I had, every ounce of will.
Oh, I was
Such
there.
self-control.
And he'd fucking laugh his ass off of that all the same.
Side note, I have about 15 to 20.
Yep, no worries. So, but yeah, the next few days go by without, uh, without issue as you guys work together on getting the pillars back rebuilt and stable and sturdy. Work on getting the logs cut, moved over. Yeah, like everything moves about as smoothly and efficiently as it possibly could. And the the next night, you know, Stack is probably has his hand on his head, making sure that a fucking flower crown doesn't appear back on it while he's doing his deific obedience. Fucking Ushrier's probably fucking paranoid as shit. Fucking looking around like a
He's breakdancing in the brush, so he's not fucking like caught fucking still.
The first night, Staka during his deific obedience would craft another necklace, and he's gonna give it to Huge in the morning, and it just looks like this, and he tells Huge that it'll protect him from dangerous things that come in the night. Oh, I'm typing it in right now. Since Huge was scared when he was doing his watch duty.
It's an anti-Trixie charm.
There's nothing to worry about with this NPC. Come on.
No, totally not.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, whatever. I got my eyes on you, Trixie.
I'm pretty sure what did Blade Bow call it? Tricky Fancy?
Yeah, tricky.
Fancy?
Yeah, tricky fancies.
Tricky Fancy?
I also referred to him as Silly Willy. I don't know.
Yeah.
The troll cross.
So many names.
Cool. Very cool.
Thank you.
Nice. But yeah, no more tricky fancy engagements in the evening. It's very quiet aside from the rolling of the river, and eventually the bridge is complete, and you guys can either cross or head back towards the rest of this the survivor camp.
Yeah.
I think we'll head back, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's a good idea. At this point.
It's a little more urgent than it was when we decided to wait.
Yep. Mild temperature, 56 to 69.8 degrees. Few clouds in the air, and it is a non-rainy day.
You sound like a stewardess. Well, I hope you enjoy your chariot ride.
So if you could just keep your seatbelts fastened, and we'll be in 10 to 15.
Arriving at slightly after 6 p.m. local time.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
Out the left window, you can see my bare ass. On the second night, I got another necklace for blade bow.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, wouldn't take very much iron, or like metal to make those. Like,
I figured once I made one for everyone, I'd just take a pound off
yeah,
because
roughly.
it would be 5 of them.
A pound.
That 5 of them, not including me. I'm not going to make one for myself.
Yeah.
Geedold's got me. He's worried about everyone else, the non-believers.
But
He
okay.
thinks that maybe if you have this symbol around your neck, that you'll pass on into the afterlife with Geedold instead of going down with Hollis.
Oh, don't worry. Your brother knows he exists.
So, all right.
Don't turn into a necromancer, please.
No, I'm not.
That would be the saddest twist.
Oh, don't worry about that. Don't
Gotta
worry
kill
about
my
that.
brother.
No, man. That's not the
Well,
route I'm going.
the path is yours to either cross the bridge or return back to the stasis camp.
Let's go check in with the nerds.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, you return like a few days later, find that uh a a number of the stone salvageable pardon me, salvageable stonework from below has been dragged closer to the encampment, as well as uh, trees have been roughly felled. They don't really have much in the way of axes or saws, but they like outside of Gwendolyn's tools that she has. So it whatever work is being done is slow going. Um, but it looks like there's been uh, like the beginnings of like a shanty town across the beach uh, has begun to pop up.
Across the beach, like separate from the original settlement?
So like
Or are you just saying that they're expanding?
they're expanding like down the beach, like uh where Ushrir got dragged by the fucking chariot during that very first session, like down the beach, like along the water, like still in relative safety behind the barricades of like the original barricades. Like the people are spreading out so they're not all tightly cramped into that cave. Like they've got a semblance of privacy. Like it looks like a bunch of lean-tos with a little bit of covering, like maybe like some vine drapery has been laid over the like, or like some thatch coverings have been ramshackly put together. uh so that it's it's barely passable as livable.
So the plan is, I think, and everyone stop me if I'm wrong here, but we're going to probably stay for a night, inform them of what we've learned about the new nature of death and things like that, and basically tell them that they have to be self-sufficient for an extended amount of time. Maybe if they don't have some sort of supplies like metal and stuff, we can give them throw them a little bone there, but tell them that we're gonna go find the other town, check it out, and if it's good, then we'll send word. We'll send word, right?
Mhm.
Well,
We're gonna send some word. We're gonna
That's
do
good
whatever we need to
word.
do to clear our conscience and not
Mhm.
ensure their safety at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
Right, guys?
yeah, I mean, I think
Hell yeah.
Well, I mean,
It's
if you
just so
want
hard.
to,
definitely not
yeah,
unreasonable. I think
if you want to assist them, I mean, you did find some
I
woodworking
know.
tools.
And I'm just joking. Stackhood would like no, he doesn't want to cut wood. That's not what I'm saying. He would like to
No,
assist them and save them from eternal damnation and the zombies. But I just don't know how far the town is, and if we get 300 miles away and we're like, oh fuck, we have to go back in 300 miles just to say, hey, we found it. That might not. I don't know. We're just gonna have to kind of play it out. So that's why I'm saying if we just say we'll send word once we, you know.
I mean, are we trying to range that far, or are we trying to find them a better spot than being on this beach? You know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could just tell them we're gonna go scout forward, and you know.
What I would say is if we can, since they don't have like a proper axe, maybe crafting one, or I don't know, or giving them the materials, because that other dwarf, was he a blacksmith as well?
We
Yes.
was.
Yeah.
We found a
Ulfgar.
bag of woodworking supplies.
Yep.
Yeah, we found
There's
a whole
a
bunch of
couple
tools.
axes, some some
Okay, all right,
chisels,
so, like,
some saws.
giving some of that stuff to them so that they have something to work off of while retaining a set for ourselves probably would be a good idea.
Okay. Yeah.
I eventually we're level 1, right?
Yeah.
Eventually, my number one priority, and there's a million steps in between for Stackud, is getting home to check on his family. Dwarves live a long time. I might find some, nieces and nephews, but hopefully they're still there. So that's like what he's working towards, and finding that port is his priority. So that's what I'm trying to get him towards. But like I said, there's going to be a million steps in between that and there. And one of them was just making a fucking bridge, which I think we get some XP for, right? Get some motherfucking experience. Say the numbers.
For
Say the numbers so my brain can make the chemical.
for everything, like for such like being such good sports with prankery, and you know, not only sufficiently coming up with a plan for the bridge, but making a bomb ass roll for it, and then further improving upon it to make it more stable moving forward. Uh, be another 750 experience for each of you.
Ooh, that's good.
1450
So we're all at
total.
okay. Thank you.
1450. Yeah, it's like almost halfway.
Yep. Almost.
I want to level up so bad.
So if we just build like
A couple more bridges.
3 more bridges,
But my calling is a civil
Oh,
engineer.
God.
This character.
We're
Uh,
Yeah.
But-
Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna
The,
start doing the
the
blueprint.
campaign is called Overhaul. If we get experience from creating, I made the
Saving
right
the world
character.
through infrastructure.
Yep.
part of that XP was humoring the GM.
It was fun.
Well, we'll just be sure to bring you some more humor the next thing we build.
I am having a joy.
I feel like you
playing
get
this character.
350 XP for the second bridge, and then 100 XP for the third bridge.
Oh god, for XP farming
Yeah.
bridges now.
Bridge, we have to give XP back.
Fuck. Yes.
We just need to kill 3 million boars, and we'll be level 4.
Time to grind some boars.
Oh my god, that brings me back to like fucking
Hey,
late
hey.
90s fucking MMORPG fucking grinding.
We are not killing boars.
But no, I'm
Oh,
glad.
my bad.
I'm
What about
glad
pigs?
you guys have fucking
sure?
enjoyed this.
I imagine Blade Bow is just like super discriminatory against pigs. It's like you don't
Oh yeah,
have,
there
you
are
know us.
embarrassing redneck brethren.
And
Just
Con,
like
I saw the
the
look on your
underworld
face as I
feel.
started describing everything that was happening with Vivi, and I was like, yeah, I got you, motherfucker.
Get me? I knew right away. You were like, he's just sitting there, like the coolest guy in the world. I was like, all right, this fucking Reese.
He is the coolest guy in the world. Who the fuck are you talking? I mean, like in his world, he's the coolest
Sure he
guy in the
thinks
world.
that.
There we go.
God.
Yeah. Yeah, with how much
What you
alcohol
mean?
with how much alcohol
mean
he consumes, that is his mindset.
Talking about
I'll,
dang old tricky fancy, man.
Pretty fancy.
You talking about Trixie? Shit.
Tricky fancy. Oh my god.
Oh, silly Willy.
No, Trixie is his stripper girlfriend.
Oh man.
Spelled with an X. Spelled with 3 X's.
No, I had um I had set when I was doing potential roles, um I had him coming to the camp as a set encounter in the evening. Um but it hit a lot earlier than I thought it would. So I was like, okay, that fucking works. So I was like, okay. When I rolled on my encounter table, that works. But
Enjoyed it.
yeah, now that
Nice.
one's out of the way, and I have to replace it with something else. but no, I as always have a fucking blast playing with you guys and running this game, and yeah, thank you guys for humoring me as usual.
Yeah, that was so much fun.
Thank y'all.
It was a good time.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Indeed.
But yeah, and I didn't have to do any hit point damage to you guys. Also, yeah,
True.
by now that's all of you guys should be back up to full with whatever spells for cure light wounds that you guys would have.
No HP damage, just paranoia scars.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what Eris does best, baby. But
Well, I'm just glad. I'm just having fun that it fucking plays into my drawback. It's just too much fun. Way too much fun.
Yeah. Yeah, that was really funny.
Way too much fun.
Jeff, I would have fucked with you even harder because of the postponement last week, purely because of the postponement. If you had picked your own watch by yourself.
Oh yeah.
But
Well, that's just unethical.
oh, 100%.
I was
I'm not going to argue ethics on it. No. That was a blatant attack.
I almost was gonna give Blink Blink a point of exhaustion and make him stay up through all the watches.
Jesus.
Actually, how it
Just have him
works.
hide.
Yeah, actually, how it works in Pathfinder is there are no points of exhaustion. He would just gain the exhausted condition um, for the remainder of the day until he's able to take a long rest. Which means like his speed is severely reduced. He can't run. He's taken like severe penalties to like all his checks. Yeah, exhaustion is rough.
Yeah, give him the kick me sign though. I was like, I really want to know what this fucking thing is.
Yeah. And yeah, Eris or Reese is a very, very specialized character who is able to be anywhere he wants to be and not be seen. And one of the abilities of the Fae is to leave tracks leave tracks in natural settings only if they wish to.
So if I would have had Blink Blink hide, would Reese have known?
With his perception ability, probably.
But I mean, keep in mind, I probably would have had a roll for it, but keep in mind, Blink Blink's got a plus 18 on stealth. So I mean, it depends on what it would roll, but
I guess Reese has got at least like a plus 40 or some shit, or 30 something. Yeah, 40 something. Okay, I wasn't too far off. I was like, this motherfucker is gonna have a high reflector roll. I know
Yeah.
for a fact.
Okay. No, this is another one of those things that I've like enjoyed putting into this world is like, characters that have meant something to me, for the like that character and others like Muska, who you guys you know interacted with during the one shots. Characters that I've played for many years and hold a special place in my heart in these games. So thank you very much
Totally
for
natural.
bearing with them. Say what?
Oh no, I think that's only natural. Like, I think that's like for most GMs. I feel like if you get attached to a character and it makes sense for them to be in a game world, like I know I've included like a couple of my characters into my game world. Like Crom exists in my game world. My
Yeah,
little character. Like,
Crom's the fucking man.
yeah, buddy. And
I
Luther might be kicking about in the same world as well.
Crom would have already beat this whole campaign.
Yeah, Crom's a little ridiculous.
But all right, well, you guys have a great rest of your week, and we will pick up with
Wow.
this next Tuesday.
Hell yeah, I'm excited.
Sounds great. Have a good holiday,
See y'all next
y'all.
week.
man.
I'm gonna go get the spice.
And get the
Hey,
spice.
y'all have fun.
Spice
Oh,
melange.
yeah, spice melange.
Spice melange.
Oh shit!
Right.
All right, good night.
Good night.
Later. Oh, that's